Afternoon base. We'll do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse. And a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Pitch is popped up. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's in the top 5 in runs scored in the National League, so he's a big part of the lineup. The guys behind him are doing a good job of driving him in, too, but they'd be a whole different team without him.
In is Christian Yelich, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Scherzer is way up there among active pitchers in terms of career wins. He's earned more than 170 of them in his time at the big leagues. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Pass. Battles with Scherzer. He has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it. Bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The pitch. Lazy fly ball. Ball out to center field. Turner is under it. And that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Nationals get their first. Now batting, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game, in this starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in. And right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Lauer has compiled over 65 innings of work and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Count remains 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Here's Howie Kendrick looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Kendrick's around first, on his way to second now. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Juan Soto to the plate now. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. The average sits at 303 entering play. Home runs, 26 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Lauer is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Standing in, Brock Holt. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Holt leads off second with nobody out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 6.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First delivery to him on the way.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And that's taken up and in for ball two.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. So they tried for the old 1-2-3 double play there, but it didn't quite get moving quickly enough. I'm sure they'll be content to take the out at the plate, however. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoak. from the stretch. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. To second for one. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now, Kurt Suzuki. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Starlin Castro as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 21 driven in. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Throw over to the bag. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
1-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Runner's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. A shot down the first baseline. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here now is Trey Turner as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 0-1 offering. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Second and third, 2 away. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready with the 1-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Eric Lauer, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Garcia is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
So base is empty now after the double play, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Christian Yelich. First delivery to him on the way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Now a hard liner. Foul.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0.
The Nationals are due to hit in the third, and they're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had its trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Ball one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. And with one away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. One away now in the Washington third, and stepping in is the second baseman Howie Kendrick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
Behind 0-2 now. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and Kendrick has a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here now is Juan Soto, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Fouled away.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Lucas Erceg.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got a ball, one strike. That's outside. Ball three.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now that.
Here's Brock Holt now.
Brock Holt.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can
to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Brewers have come back to tie things at 2.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez.
The catcher.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Cain stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Sogard.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Now here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 2-2. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Line, that's a base hit into left field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll come in here at 259. 6 home runs and 21 driven in.
Ball 1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Line drive to left. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And now for Washington, Eric Thames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Max Scherzer. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Kane going back to the track, and they take the lead. It's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first home run of the season, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And Kane will make the catch, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 Washington. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
First baseman, number 12, Justin Moe.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
1-1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Keston Hiura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 18, Keston Hiura.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this is low, ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back, no double play. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one, and Dan will... Looking up is Eaton. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Now back, third baseman.
Into the box, Lucas Erceg. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Count even at 2-2. Hit to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. All even now at 4 apiece. David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
David Phelps.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So one away here with the bases empty, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Hit hard towards center. And Kendrick has a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
So digging in now, Juan Soto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Now a throw over to first. He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Fifth inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4.
Ball
2-0 now.
2-0.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Kane going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Still only one out in the inning. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 6 and the Brewers 4. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Not a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So stepping in, Omar Narvaez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And he misses again. 2-0. One out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. And it misses. 3-1 now. Lorenzo Cain is on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing. Strike 2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Has a look, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runner at second here with one man out. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take. On this, I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was...
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Eaton going back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. On to first, a double play. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 8 and the Nats 6. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate now, Eric Thames. 0-1 the count. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Throw won't get him.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate.
The 1-1 home. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Pinch hitting for Washington.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now in the box. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
2 out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. And the runner's breaking for third. Count remains at 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Daniel Hudson. Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44.
Digging in now, Christian Yelich. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. To first. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
The 1-0 home. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, they like it better on the road than they do at home.
Comes set and the 0-1. Taken. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Will Harris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Popped up. Zimmerman over to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Eric Sogard.
So coming to the plate, Eric Sogard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Three runs already home here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
The first baseman, number 12.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, the 198th of his career, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Is hitting for Milwaukee. Number 9, Manny Pena.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Austin Voth comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Voth, a 27-year-old. He was a fifth-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Zimmerman has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead it 14-6. Alex Claudio gets the call from the pitch. And to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
58, Alex Claudio.
First offering on its way. Adam Eaton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. The pitch. A ball and a strike now. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
At the plate, Howie Kendrick trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Three and one now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and All in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. From the belt, the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So striding forward now, Ryan Zimmerman. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for Washington. They trail by a bunch. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside, ball 1.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lucas Arce comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch.
I got to count 2-2.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Brock Holt waits on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Nope.
Curveball taken a little high. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1.
8-2.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him as this lead got even wider. Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Brewers lead this one 16-6. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go as the third baseman, Starlin Castro. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and one strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric.
Ready for another chance? Eric Thames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is Kane, and there are two away now.
The pitcher, number 50, Austin.
Victor Robles will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first.
Number 16, Victor Robles.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Nationals leave 1, and they remain well behind. Hunter Strickland enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Hunter Strickland.
Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Justin Moe.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
And he lays off there 1-0. Strickland, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the 18th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Claudio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Settling in now, Avisail Garcia. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game as the blowout continues. At the plate, Brock Holt fouled off.
The second baseman.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he will score on the inside the park home run, and that was a gift right there. In now, Omar Narvaez, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Eaton's there to put it away and finally put it. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trey Turner. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Garcia, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. In now is Adam Eaton. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. The tag as he holds on, and that guy is meat at home plate.
Now back, left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Nationals down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Strike one to start the at-bat. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Last strike now for the Nats. Line towards center field. Kane is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 21-7 in this ball game today.
The winning